Hi, Foundational Black Americans. I hope you are blessed. I hope you are doing well. And we don't wish bad on everybody else because I said Foundational Black Americans. Because, a lot of these people getting their feelings for some reason. But anyway, I hope you all are blessed. I hope you are in your most high vibrational places today. We are nearing our holiday, which is Juneteenth. It is just a couple days away, and I hope you will all be celebrating on Juneteenth right along with me and my family because we will be. So today I'd like to have a conversation with white people. So I've been seeing videos on social media, different social media outlets, where white people are getting in, or let me say they are impeding themselves into the conversation between the foundational Black Americans and the Asians who have been very disrespectful in our communities with their businesses, and they are calling us names, berating us, calling us, you know, really disgusting names, and saying that we're stupid. Um, this is what I want to say to them. If you want to go into those communities and support the Asian businesses, then you have the right to do that. We can't tell you not to do that. But you don't have a right to impede your judgment on our community because we have drawn the line. Because really, you can get some of this too. You really can't, and you should. You really should. We need to be boycotting your businesses as well because you have been nothing but a parasite upon our community. Many of you, okay? And it is time for you to mind your business. Now, see, when y'all was making that pecan potato salad sandwiches and taking them out there on Saturdays to your No Kings March, we didn't even get in that. We didn't we didn't tell you. Excuse me, family. They got me choking on that pecan potato salad, but we did not involve ourselves in that. We didn't say nothing. We just said we wasn't coming out there. But here you are, as you always are, involving yourself in a discussion that does not require your input. Sure, you can say what you want to say on your social media, but you cannot berate and belittle us for saying that we're not going to uh, give our money to businesses that are disrespectful to us. See, you people, and I'm talking about you white people, you don't even support those very businesses that you are online capping for today. You don't. The reason they're not in your community is because your people, and you included, don't want them in your community. The only thing that you want in your community of the Asian businesses is those happy endings, okay? Yeah, you want those in your community because you frequent those. You go to those, okay? But we don't have to spend our money anywhere with any community that we don't want to. And we're not going to even tolerate from your asses, okay? Because many of you are anti-Asian, okay? Okay, I see you on X with all your nasty comments and things that you say about the Asians. We don't care. See, we don't get involved in that. We don't tell you you can't say because you have a right, to say what you want to say. That is one of your rights to do that. We have a right to do what we want to do. And at this time, we're boycotting a couple of other businesses as well as the Asians. And we need to be uh, widening that. list of people that we are boycotting and businesses that we are boycotting. Number one, black family, instead of going to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, find you a black farmers market, okay? A black owned farmers market and get your produce and vegetables, okay? And if you want some salsa from Trader Joe's or something like that, really, you can look up a recipe and make your own. It's healthier, less additives in it. See, we have to stop these other communities from coming to our community like they think they know us. They don't know us, and we don't know them either. And that's the way we should treat them. We don't know them, and they don't know us. And as far as them, their opinion, I guess it works like everybody has one, just like an a-hole, but doesn't mean everybody needs to know and see yours, okay? Family, we're not going to tolerate disrespect from any of these communities anymore. And I am so proud of the foundational black Americans for standing up as we always have. We are doing just what our ancestors did, and we shall keep doing what we need to do and keep our feet on the necks of all of these communities that want to put their foot and boots on our necks, okay? See, they retract money from our community, but they don't bring anything in. And and I even heard an Asian man saying, "What do you mean? I don't. Walmart is in my community, and they don't give anything. Well, that's good. That's good, and that's great. If that's what you accept, that's fine. But we don't have to tolerate it anymore. We don't have to accept the disrespect. We don't have to accept the bias. We don't have to accept the retraction of our black dollars out of our community. We don't have to accept any of that shit anymore, and we're not. And this is not the last of the boycott. Trust and believe, Caucasian people and Hispanic people who are all online discussing this whole situation that doesn't have anything to do with them. Instead of the Latinos and Latinas worrying about their abuelas and abuelos being deported back to Mexico, they're over here in our conversation. Instead of the white folks worrying about the trailer parks and what's going on, and then when you got Brad and Kent over there touching children, they're over here in our conversation. What I think needs to happen is that we're having this conversation right now with the Asians, and those are the only ones that should be involving themselves. And it's to no avail because we're not listening anymore anyway. It's a done deal. And it's not a done deal for today or for next week or for next month. This is a done deal, Asians. You all know this. And every other community is on notice too. As I said in my last video, we need to get these Arab companies that's in our community selling, they got these smoke shops popping up everywhere. Oh, trust me. I have, tell you what, if you ever go in one of those shops in our community, take it to a lab. Take what they're selling to a lab, and then you can see what they're putting in our community. These people are doing this purposefully. See, they put all the toxins and things like that into our community. Of course, they may be selling it and other communities coming to those shops to buy it, but it's targeted to our people. Just like back in the 70s and the 60s, how the cigarette companies were targeting the black community. Just like when the United States government would put the crack in the black community, they were targeting our community then. Just like they put the liquor stores on every single corner in our community. Stop buying from them. They're targeting our community. These are things and ways that they use to try to keep people, black people, hemmed up. Now, of course, a lot of black people don't go in those places. But you got to think about our young people who are not as educated, who think it's okay. A lot of them are falling victim. In fact, a lot of them are getting sick and even dying from the things that those people are selling in our community. Then you have to look at the politicians. I live in a Democratic ran city. So that's who I look at. The politicians that are allowing these kinds of businesses. Yet the Caucasian neighborhoods, their politicians aren't allowing all of those liquor stores and stuff. Just because they give them the money for the business and the license to open the business does not mean we have to spend our money in their businesses. And that's all of them. We are at the point of no return, and we must keep this momentum. White people, what you need to focus on is all of your youth that's going out here harassing black children so that they don't end up like the young man Austin Metcalf. You need to teach your children and educate your children. And you need to worry about and focus on your community, the men in your community that are going around and hurting children in that special place. Those are the things that you should worry about, not what's going on with our community. We got this. We don't need your help, nor did we ask for it. And for the rest of you, we haven't gotten to you yet. But trust and believe, we're coming for all of you. We're going to retract our dollars as best we can from many of your businesses. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You can go cry to your government and anybody else you want to. Let them fund your businesses. Let them send people to buy from your businesses. Black people are done. Those few clones that, as I said, remove the L, that are out here still supporting your business, Asians, we're not worried about that. Let them. Those few people are not going to keep your doors open. And this should be a point of concern. Every other community that feels like they can disrespect the black community, the foundational black American community. Just it, and that's all. But as for my family, my foundational black Americans, I love you guys so much. I want you to enjoy your holiday and to just love on yourselves and love on your families, okay? Peace, love, and blessings, family, and black power. Take care. Bye bye.